Kwingineko, mawaziri wateule Geoffrey Kiringa Ruku na Hanna Wendot Cheptumo watahojiwa na kamati ya bunge kuhusu uteuzi inayoongozwa na Spika Moses Wetangula baadaye leo alasiri. Haya yakiarifiwa, mahojiano ya wawaniaji wa makamishna wa tume ya uchaguzi na mipaka IEBC yanaendelea. Watu 6 zaidi wanahojiwa leo, ambapo wanang'ang'ania kujaza nafasi 6 za makamishna wa IEBC.
What policy interventions should the IEBC adapt to institutionalize youth and women participation across the electoral cycle?
One of the most important thing about the youth is we are tech savvy today. We are IT, most of us. So the policy that I will actually implement with IEBC is to bring both the civic education and the voter registration through technologies. We have right now a lot of people on social media. Worldwide, we have 5 billion people in social media. This is one of the most important tools. The Gen Z today are part of that social media. And before we even talk about the policy itself, one of the most important things is for them to be registered as voters. And for them to be registered as voters, also they need ID cards and passports. So we have to encourage them, through even IEBC, to go out there and get their passports, get their IDs, so that they can register as voters. We can do send text messages to different phones, and it's accessible all over the country to different people, not only the youth and the women, but to everybody, but at the same time targeting them, because they do that. There are social media where the youth go every day, and they look for this kind of systems. We can target it by advertisement. And for women, we can look at women organizations and encourage them to work with us collectively on voter education and voter registration. With the youth, again, we can make sure that everywhere where IDs are being given, we do have an IEBC office there. Whenever somebody is given an ID, you can ask them, just like in the US when people are given a driver's license, do you want to register to vote? If they're in a hurry, we can have a website where they can go and then register to vote. We can actually make a website where it is easy for you to register to vote than to go where you're supposed to be. Only you need to download your ID number for you to be given that. So the most important critical part for the youth is the social media. Of course, we do have people in villages and in other areas. We can do the traditional way which we have been doing before. And voter registration should not only be done only on the last few months before the elections. Immediately, if commissioners can be sworn in, then they can start the job of voter registration as early as possible.
Okay, all that, all those activities,
Yes.
What policy intervention would you anchor them on?
Or the policy intervention that I will anchor them on, I will actually use the issue of the heart of democracy starts with voting. And according to the Constitution, it says that it is them who are going to elect directly the people to represent them. So the policy intervention I will do is to make sure that every IEBC office in the whole country has youth representatives in their offices. Even here, we can actually employ more youth bloggers to do this kind of system. And for me, it is to bring them on board so that they can be part of this organization.
Thank you very much. I wish you well.
Thank you.